What was he thinking? We had a scandal at UFC 325 weigh-ins today, and we need to discuss that and the rest of the card. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is MMA 365, the greatest UFC YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe, because Yuri Prohaska found a bear in the forest, a very scary bear in fact, Ursuluna Bloodmoon, and he thinks he can take it on himself, but I don't. And in order to save Yuri Prohaska, you need to hit that subscribe button. Thank you. We need to talk about this. So the weigh-ins proceeded without incident until the very last one when Aaron Toe stepped up to the scales, and that's when he tried to pull a fast one. You can see here, this was during his weigh-in, and he brought out a towel, and if you look closely, you'll notice that his elbows are resting on the towel. He ended up weighing in at a suspiciously low 122 pounds, well below the division's weight limit. I mean, this is basic physics, and you can try this at home. You can step on your bathroom scale and put the weight of your arm or forearm on the countertop, and unsurprisingly, the number on the scale will go down. So Aaron Toe tried to pull a fast one. This is something that Daniel Cormier has done in the past, allegedly. But we're older. We're wiser. We're smarter. We're on to you, Aaron Toe. No more towel for you. And then, unsurprisingly, without the towel, Aaron Toe missed weight by quite a bit. 129 pounds, 4 pounds above the division limit of 125 pounds. And Aaron Toe, we were all rooting for you. You have a cool face tattoo. You're Maori. You seemingly have a big personality. And this fight was supposed to be a banger. And now it's called off because you missed weight by quite a bit. Not even close. I mean, normally when someone misses weight, it's only by maybe 2.5 pounds. But 4 pounds, especially at the lightest male division in the UFC, is quite a bit. That's pretty significant. So this fight was canceled, and I am pretty disappointed. I was looking forward to this. I like watching flyweights fight, and I was looking forward to this kicking off the card, but it's been called off. And Aaron Toe, buddy, it's no one's fault but your own. I'm afraid that we're not going to see this guy for a very long time, perhaps never again. So long, Aaron Toe. We hardly even knew you. I'm not sure if I'm going to miss you personally, but I am disappointed by this, and hopefully he apologizes to whoever Dylan is, the name tattooed on his chest, because I imagine whoever Dylan is fairly disappointed in Aaron Toe for failing to make weight. Onto the main card, Quillen Salkid could beat Jamie Malarkey in whatever way he wants. Striking, takedowns. I mean, this should be a good showcase of Quillen Salkid and what he can do. Hopefully he gets a ranked fighter after this, assuming that things do go to plan. But it's the UFC. Anything can happen, so can't quite fully count out anyone, including Jamie Malarkey. But Salkid, he's shaping up to be a superstar. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Next fight, Tai Tuivasa against Halison Teixeira. I'm a little bit surprised at these odds, where Teixeira is a pretty big favorite. I know Tuivasa's on a losing streak, but Teixeira is someone who doesn't have a lot of experience, and he got mogged by Derek Lewis, who, well, we all saw what Derek Lewis did last week. And Teixeira, he's very tall. He has a NBA caliber wingspan, but he almost seems like too tall, where it's like he doesn't seem very coordinated, you know? And Tai Tuivasa, I mean, he's on a losing streak. He seems to be having his fair share of fun outside of the UFC, but if he does still have it in him, then I think he can win this fight. And then the featured fight, Fiziev against Hoofy. This is another one where I'm surprised to see Hoofy as a favorite, simply because he did absolutely nothing in his last fight against Benoit Saint Denis, who we'll get to in a minute. Um, Fiziev, he's very flashy striking and Muay Thai. Similar sort of game as Hoofy, but I just think Fiziev has more talent than Hoofy does, at least that he's showcased. Um, I wouldn't put it past Hoofy to secure another 360 no scope backflip trick shot knockout and then raw screaming, but I am surprised to see that he's a favorite. So I like Fiziev's chances. I mean, he didn't win against Justin Gaethje, but he looked pretty good, and Gaethje just showed that he still got it. So I like Fiziev in this fight. And then Hooker versus Saint Denis. This is another one I'm surprised by for a similar reason. I know that Saint Denis is a favorite, and he does pack a lot of power, but he has struggled against the sort of top five gatekeepers. He lost against Renato Moicano. He also got schooled by Dustin Poirier. Um, the question is Dan Hooker on that top five ish level in the year of our Lord 2026? Um, I'm not I'm not certain about that. He certainly didn't look that way against Arman Tsarukyan, but I just think that's because Arman's on another level. Um, I wouldn't put it past Hooker to win a 29-28 decision here. And then lastly, the championship fight. Uh, Regardless of the merit attached to it, I do think this will be a banger. I thought last fight was a pretty decisive 49-46, and I we don't really know how much Diego Lopez has leveled up since then. And he looked good against Jan Silva, but that was in part due to Silva's recklessness. Um, and Volkanovski, I mean, consummate professional, mixed martial artist in its purest form. The only potential doubt is if he still has a good chin. Um, I mean, he did get chinned by Islam and Ilia, but those are two of the greatest fighters in the UFC, the two greatest at this point. So I think that's fairly reasonable. I don't think that's an indicator that he's washed. So I am picking Volk to win this fight. I hope this is not his swan song because I love watching him fight. He's one of the guys who helped get me into the UFC as a fan. I love watching him. But this should be an entertaining card tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. But as for Aaron Toe, buddy, don't let the door hit you on your way out. This is MMA 365. Be sure to subscribe. Yuri Prohaska is fighting a bear in the forest, and we need to rescue him. And the only way to do that is to hit that subscribe button. So if you want the latest and greatest UFC YouTube content, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.